Hello everybody, my name is Waltogator and welcome back to another episode of Crash Bandicoot. We're playing the Sane Trilogy on the Switch. We're on part 3 of X amount of episodes, I don't know, but we're about to tackle the Lost City. So just get right into it, I suppose. Break every box without dying to earn a special gem. Thanks, Aku. That ain't happening. But, you know, we'll give it a whirl. Let's see if I can even grab this extra one man. See, that's just mean, because you have to break that, but it's the easy way of getting over. Hulumbaga! I always remember these levels are a real pain in the backside. Hence why it gives you 60 million lives at the beginning. That area is a bit tight, you can't quite jump on those crates, you have to spin them. Yeah, there's a bit, I can't remember if it's this level or if it's the next, there's like another temple level. And those moving platforms are a right pain in the bum. Watch out for the bats. Scree, scree, scree. They shouldn't be around, it's daytime. Hey Tawna baby. How you doing? I do like the way they sort of signal them. But if you kill them then you they stop spawning basically, which is nice. That's simple enough. As I've said before, I have no intention of going for 100% because otherwise this playthrough would be very long. Ooh, I almost messed it up. And you know, considering I'm not the best at this game, I mean I'm not terrible, but like the moment you get to like the high, is it a high road? It's something like that. It's either a high road or the road to nowhere. There's two, basically the long bridge level. My hair will probably be pulled out, and no one will have a good time, especially me. Look at this guy. Wait. Oh! Blub 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 blub. Sorry, I probably peaked the audio there. Blummin' Mandems. Woo! Well, so I'm not getting the gem now because I've died, and that's, you can't die to get the gem on this one. Quite a difficult gem to get, I would say. But none of it's needed for finishing the game. I think I can't remember if there's an extra ending or not. If you do it well, I don't see the point in getting that, especially since I've died already. Good old, oops, I was about to say good old timed platforming, but I messed it up. Well, I wonder if the reason you do hit that though is so you can get the embryo thing. He looks a bit scary. Can I actually do anything here? I can at least get some delicious wumpers. You know, that's always a plus. Is this the, does this move? Yeah, it moves. Grab the free crash head. Can't remember. I was about to say I can't remember if you can kill him or not, but he killed me first. Luckily it's not sent me back too far. Oh, you can kill him. I don't think you can jump on him, I think you have to spin him. I could be wrong. That didn't work. Wow! Chomp. Chomp, 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 chomp. In the last episode, I can't remember if it was the last episode or the episode before, I mentioned that the hitboxes on jumping are a little bit janky. Not janky, they're different, but that's a case in point where I landed on the platform but he fell off. He did it again, but luckily I reacted quick enough to not be murderized by it. But yeah, I think it's because his hitbox, instead of being a square, is a circle. So he slides off things a lot easier. Oh, here we go. Gotta put my concentrating head on. Now. Really gotta wait. Mr. Lizardman, please don't kill me. That was scary. I didn't know what was going on. I apologise if I go quiet. Obviously, at times I just need to concentrate. There's just so much going on. Leave me alone. Give me that. Get in the safe point. Well, at least it counts as a checkpoint, which is nice. Oh, this one's stressful. Oh, I was going to say this one's stressful because you have to count the bouncers, but try again. Yeah, you have to count the bouncers, and if you lose track of it, then you'll just die. I could smash him. Yeah. Look. Whoa! That was possibly a bit too close to the microphone. I don't even know why I'm trying it. Extra lives, I suppose. I'm just gonna go. Just gonna go. Because look, there's extra lives here. Bye, Torna. Miss you, babe. Hope you're having fun with Cortex. Whoa, 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 whoa. I love Crash. He's such a goofball. That's really frustrating that they push you back. Unlike other enemies that, you know, just kill you with a hit, they bounce you around and it's a little bit... What the... Get away. I'm so close to the end. I'm so close to the end. I can't get that anyway. Let's go. Get out of here. Scram, Crash, scram. Ow, 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 ow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. That was probably a bit too loud. Sorry. I just got a bit excited. Wanted to have some fun. Temple ruins. Didn't I just do some ruins? I was going to say something. What is this level? Oh, it's the cavey level. Ah, I remember. So last night I spent some time, you know, working on. You know, I was editing these playthroughs, the first 2 episodes. Really happy with how it all turned out. I mean, hopefully you guys are, if anyone is watching, that you enjoy my silly little playthrough of Crash Bandicoot. But I then spent some time working on the little intro, which is nothing fancy, but I really like it. I originally did a I recorded myself drawing that little doodle of a Waltogator, and the intro was originally like the video of the speed paint. Basically, it only took like 20 seconds to draw. But then I just got inspired to do the squiggly line thing, and I don't know, I really like it. I just like how silly it looks. And you know, I wanted a little intro and an outro for the videos, because you know, it gives them a bit of an identity. But I knew I didn't want anything that was long, you know. I should have burnt up there, but I didn't. Yeah, I didn't want anything that was like crazy long. I contemplated attempting some sort of animation, but I think what I did, I think it works fine. I mean, I'm sure I'll probably change it at some point, because I'm sure if any of you folks out there like creating stuff, whether it be art or videos or music or whatever, you know, being a creative mind, often you're never satisfied with what you do, and you always want to change it. It's one of the things I've struggled with for my entire adult life. What do you mean follow the woman? Can I? Oh, secrets. Well, I missed a box. I missed a crate at the beginning because you had to bounce in a box. But yeah, so I mean, I'm sure at some point the intro or outro will change or whatever. But I don't know. It was one of those things that, because usually I have something in mind when I, you know, create stuff, and usually it doesn't turn out how I want it, and I kind of settle. It's one of the, again, another problem I have. I quite often, it's one of the reasons why I draw so fast, is because I just sort of go, yeah, that looks good, and just sort of move on. How far back's that taking me? Oh, all the way here. Yeah, I kind of just settle. But this was one where I had an idea, and I did it, and the idea didn't, like, the little doodle I did was how I envisioned it. Bums. But the speed painty idea, it looked fine. It looked quite good actually, but I couldn't quite figure out how to make it like properly work. Oh god. And then yeah, the little squiggly line thing just came to me. I've seen other videos and animations and stuff use that kind of style, and I've always kind of wanted to replicate it in some way. I never fully knew how you did it, but you just basically draw the same picture. You basically trace over it, and it creates that kind of wobbly effect. I like it. I don't often toot my own horn, but I was very pleased with it. And then I use that for the icon and the channel header and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, pleased with it. Pleased as punch. Like I say, I don't really know what kind of videos 100% will be on here. Hopefully some interesting things, but I mean, I'm mainly doing it for myself. You know, I'm not trying to please anyone, but I mean, that's generally how I create stuff anyway. That's what you have to do. You can't go into something wanting to be famous or popular or anything like that. You just got to do it because you enjoy it, right? That's the main thing of being any kind of like a content creator or an artist or a, just, you know, you do it for you first and foremost, and then certainly, you know, I've followed people and stuff who do that, and I love their work because you can just see their passion and enjoyment comes through in every piece, and it's just it's what I like to see. Look, I missed one box. It was at the beginning. Oh, crash. Every time these things close, it kind of clips his nose. Get a bit of a nosebleed there. Yeah, that's a little ramble about creating stuff. But I enjoy it. I enjoy drawing. I mean, I love playing video games. And I love doing Let's Plays. I've done them before. I did them with my friend many years ago. Oh, here we go, Road to Nowhere. Little vapey vape there. And again, we did them just because it was fun. And it was an excuse to play games that maybe we'd not played before. I mean, admittedly, the first game I'm playing is a game I've played quite a few times. But you knows, usually the best thing to, when you start playing around with these kind of things, is to do something you're familiar with, and then I can branch off into ever so slightly uncharted territory afterwards. Not saying that I'm going to play Uncharted. Wow! That would be kind of cool, maybe. But, setting up the PlayStation's a right faff. Danger. Hup! Yeah, this level is very tricky. There we go. I hesitated, and that's the one thing that you don't do on this level. You need to just sort of go. You can run along the rope. You could do it quite easily in the original. But in this one, again, because of the way his hitbox is, it's difficult to do. Oh, here's the hover ball, as only players like to call it. Because he just runs across gaps. And he acts like a dog. Random. But you know, it's Crash Bandicoot. I don't expect any kind of logic in this game. Whoa! Chomp, chomp, chomp. Alright. Let's go. Whew. This level is quite generous with checkpoints. It's not a terribly long level, if I remember correctly. Yeah, you gotta. It's oh. Ooh. I can't. Is this the one with the turtles? I keep starting sentences and then not finishing them. You know, that's just the way I am, baby. Checkpoint Charlie. Whoa. There's something strange about 90s animal mascots. They were everywhere, weren't they? Back in the 90s. Obviously you had Crash, and you had Sonic the Hedgehog, Bubsy the Bobcat, Aero the Acrobat, Awesome Possum. My personal favourite was Sparkster from Rocket Knight Adventures, but he didn't. I don't class him in the same ballpark because his game was absolutely stunning. One of my I mentioned Donkey Kong Country yesterday. Well, it was yesterday when I recorded it, but in the last episode I mentioned Donkey Kong Country being one of my favourite games, but I think Rocket Knight Adventures is my favourite game of all time. Hands down. There's just something, it's just so refined and perfect. Absolutely love it. Might play that someday. Again, I don't need an excuse to play that game. That was, oh, it is the level where you do have to do the turtles in this one. Because yeah, here, like, you have to get them perfectly lined up or you just miss the jump. This level requires such precision platforming, it's unreal. Is there more stuff after that level? There must be. Can you jump over the warp point, or are they somewhere else? I didn't see any boxes. I'm not going back to check. Right, I think I'll do this level and then I'll end the episode, because the last one went a little bit longer than I would have liked. I kind of wanted to go between sort of 25 minutes at the max, and the Boulder levels are quite easy, I find. Watch me die over and over again. This game doesn't really have much of a soundtrack. It's a bit more ambient than like Crash 2 and 3. They have some proper banging tunes, but this one's a bit more. I mean, it fits the tone and the levels and everything perfectly. I mean, there's a bit of a tune. But you know, the second one's got that da 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 dun 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 do 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 do. But that's a different level, different game. So I should stop humming the music to other games. I would very much like to play number 2. I don't think I ever finished 3. I couldn't quite get on with it, if I'm being honest. Whoa! Yeah, I didn't get on with number 3. I mean, I thought it was good, but I think it was the setting. The time travel, quote, time travel setting felt a bit boring. Especially when, like, no other games at the time had the same kind of setting as Crash. You know, that sort of proper tropical, jungly vibe. With the exception of Donkey Kong Country, obviously, but they didn't look as good as Crash. I think the PlayStation game still looks stunning. I very much appreciate games for you know, I often don't say, oh, it looks dated now. I still think they look, you know, I can easily factor in a game's age and appreciate it. You know, people say like, oh, N64 games are ugly now. It's like, yeah, but I still think Mario 64 looks great. Again, I mentioned with visuals, I am not a snob when it comes to graphics in the slightest. Completely missed that jump. Yeah, not a snob. As long as I can make out what's going on, then I'm fine. I'm squashed. I'm gonna get squashed. Oh, I have to grip the joystick weirdly for this level. It's gonna get me. It's gonna get me. I'm gonna get flattened Crash pancake. Ooh, a pancake would be nice right about now. I haven't had any breakfast yet. Is it breakfast or is it dinner? Because, you know, I've not been to bed yet. Oh, there's a gem platform. I was thinking, how did I miss a load of boxes? I didn't hit a but there's a gem platform right there. Sorry, Crash. What a way to end the episode with you getting pelted by a whole load of boxes. Unless it's a boss next. But no, I think it. Like I say, I want to kind of get the times right for these, and I don't want them to be super duper long. Yeah, Sunset Vista anyway. So yeah, I will leave this episode here. So thank you very, very much for watching. If you've enjoyed, hit the like button. Subscribe if you're not already and you'd like to see more stuff. Hit the bell. Leave a comment. Let me know. Do you like Crash Bandicoot? Who's your favourite Crash Bandicoot character? Which is your favourite Crash Bandicoot game? Let me know. I would like to hear from you. But either way, that's going to do it from me. Hope you all have a good day and stay safe and happy and healthy and all that. So yeah, see you later, Waltogator.